For every action, there must be consequences, either positive or negative. Everybody has challenges.
Because if I stay here and I'm not happy, do you think you'll be happy?
Why?
Because I've made up my mind.
Okay, when do you want to go?
Okay, so I'm planning to prank my husband. Let's just say we argued. The argument didn't end well, which was kind of annoying because it was like two of us were trying to make a point. We didn't reach a headway, and so he left almost immediately after we argued. But before he left, he actually told me he was going out. I was really still hot after the argument, so I was kind of pissed. I didn't bother responding, so I guess he took the fact that I didn't respond, he took it really seriously. So when he got back, he didn't talk to me, I didn't talk to him. We just haven't been talking. We've just been giving each other silent treatment. I'm just going to tell him that I'm moving out of the house. He's actually coming upstairs. Good morning. So it's another day. The last time I saw you guys, I told you guys I was going to prank my husband, but I couldn't prank him yesterday because we had other issues to resolve, and it didn't make sense coming up with the prank, you know, at that moment when we had things to resolve. So just couldn't work, even though I had my camera on the whole time. But I just felt like it wasn't a good time, so I planned to prank him this morning. He just got back from dropping the girls off. Now the thing about my husband is he doesn't like to wear shirts, and I want him to wear his shirts in this video. I mean, why are you going to be showing us your bare chest? So even yesterday when he sat down with me, he wasn't wearing a shirt. So I'm trying to do this so that once he comes in, I just ask him to sit down and we'll start talking. So it's still the whole idea of me saying I'm moving out, and I've talked to my parents about it, and I'm just going to be moving out for some days or some weeks or whatever. So I'm kind of nervous because I just started the whole plan. I've been busy and he just came in. I didn't even know he was going to come in this early. So once he walks in, I'm not even going to allow him to take off his shirt. I'm just going to ask him to sit down so we can talk about this whole thing. Hopefully he doesn't even figure out this camera, because trying to get a place to put my camera is another thing. Please come out, talk to you. Must you remove your shirt? Yeah, I went to my parents' house the other day. Bobsy was still around now. I told you. So I was sure discussing with them. I don't know. I want to move to my parents' house for a bit.
Why? Explain, let me understand.
I've just been feeling all sorts of things.
Like?
Doubt.
What's about doubt?
Doubt about you.
How? Explain.
I don't know. I try to let some things go, but it's like somehow it just keeps on coming up.
Such as?
Just a couple of things have happened.
Like? I'm open-minded now, so go ahead. Maybe things happen that I'm not aware of.
You are very aware of many of them.
Such as? Give me some incidences.
You know, there's some actions you take and some things you do. Doesn't matter how little. It just reminds me of a couple of things that I might never want to talk about, or I don't want to bring up, so that you don't just start complicating this issue up and down to clear you.
I need to understand your reason. What have I done?
Can't I just go to just air my head? Must I? Because I'm trying to explain to you, but I don't know. You want me to pinpoint. I can't pinpoint one thing.
Do you think that is a good idea?
I think most times it's a good idea.
So who advised you on this?
Nobody. Did anybody advise?
Somebody must have.
Do I have people that advise? No, if from what you know of me, do I have people that advise me?
Okay.
I take action by myself. I cannot tell somebody why
have you reasoned it with your mom?
Why I'm taking the action. Well, she said what she wanted to say, but at the end of the day, I'm the one experiencing what I'm experiencing.
What are you
not anybody.
experiencing? What is it?
I don't know how else you want me to explain.
Explain it in your own best terms. You want to move out?
Just for a bit.
No, I don't. I'm not getting your point.
Can't I just move to my parents' house for a few days? I'm not telling him.
I need to.
It's just like going to spend holiday.
No. I need to understand the reason why.
Like I told you.
You said because of some things I've done. Your parents, don't they quarrel? Was there any time your mother moved to her parents' house?
She not get parents.
Yeah,
She not get
but
parents.
she has sisters. Before somebody does some things, you first of all think very well, and you're an adult. So if you have thought about it very well, and you feel comfortable and confident enough to tell me, that means you've actually thought it over and you feel that it's the right thing to do. This one is coming, then you are coming up with maybe I'm not loving you right. Put everything together and put yourself in my shoes. So these things, I don't understand what you are thinking in your mind. But before you think, also consider the other person that you are telling. How would this man feel? What is this man going through? You also are not seeing things from where you are going wrong. Yes, we love our children. You've channeled your energy and your love to the kids. It's normal.
No, what do you mean by that? That's the
What is it truth now?
So are you trying? But this is not something you've mentioned before. What do you mean by I've channeled my love and my energy to the children? Are you trying to tell me that I
it's
don't?
Normal. It's not. There's nothing wrong in. I'm
No,
not saying, but it's the truth. When women give birth, they start having children. The love gets channeled, and the time and energy gets channeled to the children.
Okay.
I want you to also think about the children. You have daughters. We don't have a son, and they are watching. Every move you make, they are seeing it. Mama is smart enough to understand everything that is going on now. And if she sees that it's not like their daddy traveled, not like that their daddy is not around, you decided to say you want to go and take a break with them, which definitely I know you will not want to leave them here, you want to go with them. It's normal for husband and wife to quarrel. But there's a way around it, which is love and understanding. If you sit down and start, I don't know what you thought of that made you to think of this idea, but I want you to also think that how do you think I will feel? Apart from it, how do you think your children will take it? Of course, me too, I have my own feelings that I will say, I'll think in my mind that what, if you want to go, this, that. Yes, I'm a human being, I will not lie to you. I have those perceptions. But at the end of the day, how do I correct them? I tell myself, this is my wife. What are you doing? What are you thinking? Is this the person you want to live the rest of your life with and grow with? How do I correct these things? What am I doing wrong? I try to not ponder on those things. I try my best not to think about them. I do not know what you thought about. But so far, I don't think I've done, even though it's normal for husband and wife to quarrel. But when it now gets to the stage of you thinking that you want to move for a couple of days, that means the situation is not good. Whatever you have thought in your mind is not the best. And every decision you make will affect a lot of things. So if we feel that God's grace is not sufficient enough anymore, and we want to now start working on our own grace, then God allows us to do it the way we want. So I don't know what you thought about. And for some time I don't think we might quarrel, give each other some space. It's normal. But when it now goes beyond and to the level of you now meditating on the fact that you feel that moving is the best thing to do. I don't know what you want me to say. If you give the devil a chance, he will consume you. Everybody is fighting their own demons, whether you like it or not. Have you thought about how your parents would also perceive this thing as well? How do you think they will see your husband? How do you think your siblings will see your husband and see you? How do you think I will sit down when you are gone and I will start thinking? What do you think I'll be thinking about her? She just went to rest. It's good, let her take some break anyway. What do you think? I think that is an avenue to decide to want to break your marriage. Easily.
You know, I'm more interested in the way my head is set up.
Okay, what about me?
And my peace.
What
because
about
if I stay here and I'm not happy, do you think you'll be happy?
What is
if I stay here
no,
I feel like I want to just clear my head or stay in a different environment.
No.
The results are very important.
No. That is a very good thing to ponder on. Why did I make this decision? The result is very important, yes. But what is going on that is not creating the happiness?
So what do you want me to do?
I don't know what. You are the one that made the...
Because I've made up my mind and I was only calling you to tell you and you're trying to change my mind
already.
Yes.
Okay, when do you want to go?
It's a prank. It's a prank. It's a prank.
My mind, you...
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, now you got me there. Nice one. What the hell was that?
I got this man, as in, I got him so well. In fact, the more you were talking, this was just sweeting me. Huh? Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up.
I'm very sick.
You guys, let me tell you, when we're trying to settle conflict, this man is not as serious as this. Like, he's either pressing his phone or he's doing one annoying thing or the other. But look at how he sat down and was just breaking everything down. This was so sweet to do, I'm telling you. It was so sweet to do. The sweetest part was when I said, I've made up my mind. I don't know. And it's like, when are you going? Let me know what you guys think of his overall reaction. Because I think this is an African man reaction. I feel like with African men, it's a completely different ball game. Like, they react so differently. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.